What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Church Boy V. 1 second. Today we're gonna look at lost cities. Now I hadn't seen this, and we're not gonna look at the whole 43 minutes, but we're gonna look at one of the lost cities. This is what's it called? A historical type video, so it'll be something to learn. And I'm excited because over the years, just learning about American history, there was lost cities that people burnt down or people left and the city just stopped existing, or people took over the city, they flooded the city, and we live on top of them cities, and it's just things happen through the history of time with different cities, and now they change name or they just buried underground or forgotten. So just want to see what cities they found, or what cities that still exist to this day biblically. And so let's get into the video, man. Hope y'all having a blessed one. I'm a little tired, got a little energy. Had to do mandatory overtime this morning, so took a little nap, and the grind don't stop. So I'll be well rested. I'm gonna enjoy my off days, and I requested other days off, so hopefully I get them.
The name Hittites has come down to us from the oldest stories in the Bible, where they appear as a ferocious tribe from the fringes of the Holy Land. Almost nothing more was known about them until the 19th century, when explorers traveling the empty expanse of central Turkey found a lost city. What they discovered astonished the archaeological world.
Look at it. It's majestic, it's gleaming, and it's over 3,000 years old.
Here was Hattusha, the capital of a forgotten empire. A city whose construction was far ahead of its time.
I've been very impressed. Some of the building techniques here on site are quite similar to ones you see in modern day.
It was perched on high cliffs and surrounded by once impregnable walls. They found evidence of a gigantic pyramid rivaling the works of the ancient Egyptians, a network of secret subterranean tunnels, and a sprawling temple complex at the heart of the city, dedicated to long-forgotten gods. And overlooking it all was a spectacular royal citadel, once home to a dynasty of warrior kings. But why did such an advanced and mighty empire suddenly vanish from history? Now, our investigators go in search of the answer. They want to bring the incredible city of Hattusha back to life and uncover the secrets of the Hittites. This is the world of the Bible's lost superpower. This is the lost world of the Hittites. In the desolate and mountainous heartland of Turkey lies Anatolia. It's home to the ruins of what was once the capital of the Hittite Empire, the city of Hattusha. Our investigators are here to recreate what it looked like when it was ruled by Hattusili, the last of the Hittite emperors, and to discover if the city can...
I want to say this real quick. We know the Hittites was, I think, like a Canaanite city, I think, something like that. Canaanite city. I know the Israelites fought them before, so little something.
Any clues about why this ancient superpower disappeared from history? Tessa Dunlop is a historian who studied at Oxford University. She'll be examining the records of Hittite civilization, exploring the heritage of a people history forgot.
For 3,000 plus years, all we had on the Hittites was a couple of references in the Bible. That was it.
Jesse Karp is a structural engineer. He spent several years studying in Turkey, can speak the language, and is eager to investigate the city's monumental buildings.
In this particular section, the builders used 64,000 bricks, weighing in around 2,500 tons. In its day, this was the state-of-the-art fortification.
4,000 years ago, the Hittites emerged as a powerful tribe that controlled the remote highlands of Anatolia. Over the next 5 centuries, their mighty warrior kings pushed their borders as far as the ancient lands of the Bible, toppling empires in the process. By the 14th century BC and the time of Hattusili, the Hittites had only one comparable rival, ancient Egypt, ruled by the pharaoh Ramses. The clash of these two empires determined the course of history. But while Egypt became the most famous civilization of the ancient world, the Hittites completely disappeared from the records. Why? The investigation begins at what was Hattusha's main entrance, the Lion's Gate. Tessa is with archaeologist Julian Bennett. She wants to find out when European explorers first discovered this remote site, known for centuries only from travelers' tales and local myths.
Must have been very exciting when they realised they had a lost city, a lost Hittite city.
Yes, and so superbly well preserved and so large. But they didn't actually start excavating here until the 1890s. That's when the first serious work began here.
But why build the Hittite capital in such an inhospitable region with extremes of climate and more than 6,000 feet above sea level?
What's good, y'all? I'm back. Somebody called me, but we're gonna start back where we left off. Y'all hear people talking. I'm not at home, so don't worry about it. Let's get back to the video.
Really are magnificent beasts, aren't they?
They are. Look at that marvellously open mouth and a little tongue down there.
You mentioned this place was a city, but what I don't understand is, yes, it would have been easy to defend, but very arid, bleak, awful weather in winter. So why did they live here?
Well, the climate was very different in those days. It would have been much greener, much wetter. There would have been trees all around here. This was rich agricultural land.
35 centuries ago, the land surrounding Hattusha looked very different, and so did the approach to the city. Archaeological evidence shows that the Lion's Gate was then flanked by 2 rectangular towers, each 50 feet by 30 feet. The lions that stood at the gateway were a traditional Hittite symbol of protection. On the ancient perimeter of the city, engineer Jesse Karp is with Bronze Age military specialist Thomas Zimmerman. They're examining Hattusha's ancient and virtually impregnable fortifications.
Thomas, what are we walking on here? This looks to be some sort of ancient wall.
Yes, you're perfectly right. We're basically walking on the remnants of one of the oldest fortifications of the Hittite capital, dated to late 17th, 16th century BC.
So if this was a fortification, what are we doing with these empty cavities along this wall?
Looks peculiar, doesn't it? Well, the reason is that this is a so-called casemate wall. It means it consists of 2 parallel walls, occasionally interrupted by intermediate walls every 2.5 meters, and the cavities are filled up densely with rubble and earth.
So in here, this open cavity, dirt, other debris would come and be compacted here.
Yes, that's exactly the case. This is a pretty efficient way to fortify a city, and efficient enough to withstand attacks with a battering ram.
Using this casemate technique, Hittite engineers were able to construct extremely thick and durable walls in far less time than it would take to construct conventional solid brick walls. At 20 feet thick, the city defenses had cross-sections every 10 feet, creating a series of box-like cavities. Rubble was packed into these cavities and compacted to form the wall's base. A modern reconstruction on site allows Jesse to get a sense of their original scale. On top of the casemate base, this 200-foot-long section is built from 64,000 mud bricks and weighs in at 2,500 tons. Walls like this extended more than 3.5 miles around the city, requiring a staggering 2.5 million tons of mud brick and rubble and making it one of the largest structures of its type ever built. Fortifications were just one part of an immense building program believed to have been masterminded by Prince Hattusili, one of the greatest Hittite leaders. His largest monument guards the south of the city and faces in the direction of Egypt. The stunning Yerkapi Rampart is a mystery. More than 800 feet long by 250 feet wide, it was once topped with towers. Its summit is reached by 102 steep steps. Jesse and Thomas have climbed to the top of the rampart to try to uncover what purpose this pyramidal structure served.
Thomas, this looks like...
I'm gonna stop right there. But that was real interesting. One of the Hittites cities. I wonder how, cause that's real advanced for them back in the day. So amazing, man. I'm gonna do another video on this probably next week if I don't forget. But this is real interesting to learn and know about. Cause you gotta know history, man, and the Bible is full of factual history. So them Hittites, we're gonna revisit them. Y'all forgive me if I said it wrong. I think that was a Canaanite city, I believe so. But y'all fact check me. So, but I think that's it, man. Y'all take care. Y'all have a blessed one, God, Jesus, and Holy Spirit love you. I love you. Y'all take care, and man, we out. Like I said, I'm tired as heck. Had to do overtime this morning, so if I forget anything, forgive me. I can't really think right now, but we out, man. Y'all stay safe, stay blessed. We out.